Hello everybody, ZephyrianNick here yet again. Welcome back to more SimCity. It's nice to be back into a point where we have some sort of equilibrium going on, you know? We're actually making money. They're whinging. What are you saying? Build a rail in our town. Yeah, I've been aware of that for a very long time. They still need workers. Yeah, they all need workers. I'm trying to work on that. We just need to get some more. I think medium wealth is where they're working, to be honest. It makes sense to me. I mean, there's no one being unemployed, and we've mostly had available jobs since this started opening up. So the more medium wealth people we can get into here now, the better. You know, at the same time that I don't want to do another mega tower, I want to do another mega tower, but let me see how expensive it is. What are the elite ones? Medium and high. Well, I was gonna try and get medium wealth mega tower. But there is no medium wealth. It's either low wealth or high in medium wealth. And I would much rather I just hit my knee on my desk again. I'm sorry. I'd much rather just have one level of that. Actually, we probably could start upgrading this a little bit now. Fireworks show for everyone? Absolutely not. That's not going to go well. Like I said, you're across the road from basically a bunch of bombs at the moment, and I don't want to risk anything happening. Hazmat garage? Hazmat garage. What's the fire marshal office? Suppresses the risk of fire. Absolute. That can fit over there. Nifty. I'm never going to put that there, but still. It's good to know that it can go there if I needed to. Let's place you there. And where can the fire marshal office go? I wish I could put that back here, but of course that just makes too much sense. Then I want to try and space this out right. Place one there, and then one there. Okay. So let's get the fire marshal garage office. Places the fire marshal visits are immune to fire for several days. Hopefully he decides to go out and visit some of these buildings. Become a mining master? Absolutely not. We don't have... They keep saying that we have coal and natural ore. We really don't. I mean, of course we have them. Hey, I just kind of placed a residential district on top of them, so... I just realized how bad of a place that walkway is in. Some of these people are not going to be able to upgrade density. It just won't. Alright, well, anyway, we need to probably get some more buses down here. Here, let's get you. There we go. This should help with some of the transportation and get them up and around. Granted, the transportation, you know, we put so much money into that. Actually, the stops for streetcars, that's gone down considerably. Consider me happy about that. Now we'll place another one right here. There we go. Actually, we can place one there too. I didn't know that. So, streetcars can now visit all where the medium wealth is currently. Nope, go away. Nope, stop. There we go. And they're also helping to contribute toward the education level is contributing to these guys being happy as well. Because we do have a pretty decent education level, which is likely why there's this huge demand for medium wealth workers over at the Omega Center of town. Is that one upgrading, or did that just, you know, run out of business and have to rebuild? I really don't know. Either way. It seems like it could be good because it could come back as something more profitable. It seems to be a density increase, though, because there were 2 buildings there previously, if I remember correctly. Power? It's a good thing I decided to just kind of randomly check that, actually. And what's beginning to become clear to me is, unfortunately, we can't place 2 up on top, but we might soon need to place down a second power station. Yeah, I actually think we're going to need to place a second power station. We're still not making demand on Omega. I just might make another factory. Provided there's no more upgrading we can do there. And I don't want to do the drones quite yet because I don't want to risk bringing in processors. Partially because I want B Nation to be a bank, a money bank in case well, what kind of other bank is there? There's sperm banks, but I don't believe there's any in B Nation. It wouldn't surprise me if there is. It's a pretty diverse little city going on over there. Although, since this place seems more likely where there'd be a sperm bank somewhere in this town, I have to be honest about that. Granted, 80% of these places can't increase in density. Oh, I see what they did there. I could kill for a job offer right now. There's a lot of... Wait, why are you saying that? There are 0 unemployed people. Okay, yeah, these guys never be able to increase density. Some of these guys might be able to eventually. I hope they can. I really probably should have put more thought into randomly structuring the city. Arsonist threatens local homes. That's a bad arsonist. Nobody wants you to do that. I mean, typically, well, I can imagine you want to do that, which is why you're doing that. You know, it occurs to me, I've never checked back down here recently. All seems to be going fairly well. I might place a few medium wealth houses over in this area. I mean, I'm still debating how we're going to work things with the mega towers. Oh, what's actually being said over here? What's the mega tower saying? Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Look what happens when I turn this on. 6 people move in. 6. We don't need more. We're at, oh great, now we're somehow losing money again. What are we losing money on? What's the problem? What is the problem? Is there a problem? No, there's not. Look at how little of a problem there is here. There's nothing upgrading. Something must have closed. What's the moment? Yeah, okay. So we're at a point where we're going to need to place down another Omega factory, I think. But the thing is, we didn't upgrade. we didn't. Oh, it's probably something. Oh, I forgot the shops factor into that pretty heavily too. But the thing is, nothing else is happening to cause our money to go down. This might be the most finicky city I've ever had in a game. Ever. Just the most temperamental. It's my own fault. It really is. I tried to base this off something that's apparently very unpredictable. I'm still having fun doing it, don't get me wrong. Oh, and I feel like I should mention this. There was something I discussed in a Binding of Isaac video about how I feel the length of this series is going to go. I am going to record up to episode 50. Not today, of course, that'd be way too much recording. But I will record episode 50, and then after that, I'm going to see how I'm still enjoying it after that, and if there's still things that I want to do. If there is, I'll continue after that. If there's not, then that will be the end of the series. Right now, there should be like episode 30-something right now. I've kind of lost track. Let's get some fire drones. It's feeling extra tindery. Well, it is made out of wood, so it does kind of make sense. But anyway, I'm not going to make any promises or even any suspicions one way or the other about that. As possible as it is that the series would continue, it's equally as possible that that the series would come to an end at 50. And far be it for me to decide that right now. I mean, that won't be for another couple weeks. At that point, I might just not want to play it much anymore. I still might want to. I really have no idea. So, tempted to place another Omega Co factory. Because we kind of need that. Because there's some places that evidently aren't getting enough. Actually, so annoyed that we need workers. Most of them are doing fairly well right now. Most of them, at least. How is employment rates right now? Yeah, we still have a very small amount of medium wealth workers, and a lot of them are commuting in, too. Other than that, we don't really have many commuting people. We've got a huge portion of unsatisfied low wealth shoppers. There's 0 that are unsold, but there's a lot. We need more low wealth shops, don't we? No, we don't. Why is it telling me that if we... I don't understand this sometimes. I really don't. It seems no matter what you do, there's someone that's going to be upset. I've just given up trying to care anymore. I really have, if I'm going to be honest about that. There's not even really any point bringing in commuters from over there. I really don't know what else I'm doing this episode, to be fair. I mean, I do want to place down a high school at some point, but there's kind of no point in that, as we really would just kind of be wasting money if we did that, I feel. I would love to be able to pay off some of these bonds at some point. But that kind of... I want to get back to the point where we were making 10 grand an hour. Or 20 grand an hour. However briefly that was. But in order for that to happen, we need these places to stop freaking upgrading. But first of all, we need to get more Omega production. We need to get more workers in. That way we can have more factories and so on and so forth. And what's the... You have to just get that just right. Yellow demand factories. Dark yellow is demand for regional factories. I can't tell if that's meant to be like a dark yellow or a regular yellow. I don't know if we have any demand for factories right now beyond this. We probably will eventually, but we still have this huge medium wealth residential demand. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a little tricksy with it. Bam! And then these guys will be medium wealth eventually. Can I place that there too? I can. Indeed. Oh, I kind of want to do this too. But let me see the... Yeah, low wealth value is kind of there. Not big time. It's not a particularly large particularly large demand. We have a huge demand for medium wealth, though. And we probably will for a very long time until I can get that balanced out a bit. They're still going to ask about the solar farm. Which, don't get me wrong, eventually we will do that solar farm. That will probably go on that Great Works site that's over there. Because that would give us a lot of power. We would never really have to, well, we would have to worry about that, but we wouldn't have to worry about it as much. Which, anything that will, oh, that was a stutter and a half. Anything that reduces the dependence we have on having to worry about power, the better. And it seems that Garbage Dump A is still burning fuel. I mean, burning, yeah, it's burning the fuel. It's still burning that completely fine. And we also use all the trees there, so I'm assuming that means that we need to place some more to increase, well, decrease pollution. There we go. I'm not going to let pollution run rampant like I did over in Bean Nation. We did eventually fix that, to be fair. But to be fair, it shouldn't have gotten that bad to begin with if I had been paying attention to it. There we go. Now, the Omega will always produce a lot of pollution, as far as I'm aware. The high wealth stuff, the higher tech level stuff, always produces less, but... And that should give us a lot more medium wealth. Okay, not a ton more medium wealth, but it's still a significant portion larger than we had before. Yeah, actually, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. We didn't get a ton done in this. I mean, what we did do is we got down some more medium wealth, which is nice, but we need a ton more than that. I think what I might do is idle over in Bean, off camera, of course, idle in Bean Nation. If anything happens in that city, I will fix it. I probably won't do any of that on camera because we don't really need to do anything more over there on camera, to be honest. How much oil do we have left over here? Significant amount still. But anyway, I'll probably do that off camera, send over a few 100,000, maybe a million or two over here. Create, what the shit? What? What is the what? I don't understand. I just don't. What's caused the profits to just fall off the face of everything? Not enough Omega. Okay, so we need more Omega production. I'll work on that next episode. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.